I love dramas that take us behind the curtains of the entertainment industry. But I've long felt that most of these stories stay stuck on the celebrities and their mighty and petty struggles, when the real stories are probably happening in the shadows of these stars. Shooting Star by director Lee So-hyun and first-time screenwriters Chae Young-woo and Chae Yeon-so looks at the large cast of characters toiling to keep the careers and images of their stars intact behind the scenes. These are the PR teams, the managers, and the entertainment reporters who all work in a kind of symbiosis.
And so here is the first reason to watch Shooting Stars.
Our heroine, Oh Han-byul, is the head of a PR team. So she's constantly on call with reporters addressing rumors about the stars in her agency. She often has to apologize when the actors of her company mess up in some way, but, as she points out, when something good happens, she is the one who gets congratulated on their behalf. It's definitely an airbrushed view of what a PR team does for a star, but the show does delve into how draining it is for the people working in these teams to be constantly battling the internet rumor mill and keep the larger than life avatars of their stars propped up. As an aside, I love how typo is this horrible specter for Han-byul's PR team, and all of their greatest embarrassments have happened around somebody posting a press release with a spelling mistake. There are also the managers and reporters, and the three main female characters of the show each belong to one of these professions.
Which brings me to reason 2 to watch Shooting Stars. Even though a large part of the drama is about the romance between our main pair, Oh Han-byul, and her star, Gong Tae-sang, the story feels way more ensemble. There is a solid core of collaboration and friendship amongst our main characters. Oh Han-byul's best friends are Park Ho-young and Jo Kip-byung. Ho-young is this ex-taekwondo athlete who's done a stint as a bodyguard and now works as a manager. She's bright and determined and really wants to help her talents succeed. And she has a knack for recognizing potential. Kip-byung, whose name literally means happiness, is an entertainment reporter whose boss's entire persona can be summed up as bad boss. He constantly pushes her to get exclusives and write negative articles on celebrities he has a vendetta against. And then you have the other employees of Han-byul's company. The other managers, their struggles, the company lawyer who's also a chaebol and refuses to take calls after 6, a large cast of actors and talents who are constantly walking in and out of the company building and giving us glimpses into projects they're working on, things that go wrong on set, how much actors struggle while embodying a character, and how much the team supporting them struggles while those actors work. I admire how just in the first few episodes, Shooting Star has managed to create this feeling of a thriving ecosystem with its smallish cast of characters who all have relevant roles and a rotating door of interesting guest appearances. And now for the third and most important reason to watch Shooting Stars, the enemies to lovers romance at the heart of the drama.
So Oh Han-byul has known Gong Tae-sung since college. He was always an extremely smart but vain boy, and she was a tomboy who wanted absolutely nothing to do with him. And they have been kind of frenemies ever since. And while all the world sees Tae-sung as this actor with an extremely kind and clean image, Han-byul is his ultimate skeptic, which is kind of unsurprising since she spent more than half a decade cleaning up after him. It's pretty clear from the first episode that regardless of how much they've bickered with and complained about the other for years, they work really well together. They also know each other really well, but at this point in their life, they've kind of gotten stuck in that phase where they've sworn to everybody that they hate each other so much that it's taking them a while to see that feelings have kind of shifted underneath. Now, when the drama starts, our hero, Tae-sung, has just come from a year of volunteer work in Africa. Side note. Quick Googling tells me that there are 54 internationally recognized countries in the continent of Africa. Was 54 too many choices? Maybe the writers got overwhelmed and couldn't choose one country? So anyway, our hero has just come from a year of volunteer work in an unnamed African country, and Oh Han-byul has been dreading his return because she may have kind of accidentally sent him to Africa when he really had no intentions of actually volunteering. And of course, the moment he's back from his one-year hiatus, he's constantly at her workplace pulling at her metaphorical pigtails. Their entire dynamic is Tae-sung making it extremely obvious that everything Han-byul says and does really matters to him in a very childish way, and Han-byul completely dismissing it when her co-workers notice it and point this out. And just when you start to wonder how Hanbyul is so immune to everything Taesung does, because some of these things are really swoon-worthy, the drama shows you exactly why. And it makes sense. Pro tip, do not skip the epilogues for this drama.
저게 진짜
Okay, a bonus reason to watch, if you really needed another one, is the cleverness of the name of the show. I mean, admit it, when you first saw the Romanized name of this drama, you thought it was a curse word. I did. And I also thought this was one of those lost in translation goof ups. See, the stars in place of O's in shooting look pretty great on the poster. It's only when you see it typed out that the stars become asterisks, and asterisks in the English language are usually used to censor curse words. And initially, most of us reasoned that it had to be unintentional. But then I found out that the original Korean title of the drama was an abbreviation of a common slang phrase, which I'm not even going to try to read this out, but it roughly means cleaning up the poop of celebrities. And the abbreviation is Byultongyul, which literally does mean shooting stars, but the tong means shit. So all Koreans familiar with the slang already know that this abbreviation is a pun on celebrity poop.
왜요?
So really, if you think about it, it perfectly fits the show. But of course, this is hard to translate to international viewers who aren't familiar with the Korean phrase. But they did it with the asterisk.
Nice.
And it was genius.
파이팅!
Like, you cannot convince me now that it was unintentional. The original Korean title refers to celebrity poop, and the international Romanized title with the asterisk in it looks like shitting stars. There is no way this was an accident. It can't be. And whoever thought of it, bravo. Bravo. Okay, so guys, those were my 3.5 reasons to watch Shooting Stars. I am about 6 episodes in and really enjoying myself. If I convince you to give this drama a try, let me know in the comments. Bye.